And okay, and I'm live. Okay, and I'm live. Okay, it doesn't feel sure. So it seems like someone's joined. Hold on. Right now it's 6 o'clock. Hopefully some people will be able to join. Oh, my obey me thing went off. Not a lot of people. Then again, it is a weekday. If people will see this, I'm only going to be on for like about an hour at most, an hour and a half. Like it's either one of those. Hello, Sarah. I'm glad you managed to make it.
Who's got the dogs?
And there's my dad. So I guess some people are starting to show up. You were tired from work. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. This won't be like as long as a live stream. I'll probably either be on for like about 45 minutes at most, like or an hour, because of the trip that I have to leave for. So this is gonna be like maybe like a shorter live stream. I just have to see if like more people will show up. I was too. I wasn't really expecting like this trip has been so my family has been talking about this trip for a long time, but the fact that it's now actually happening is just bizarre to me. Not a lot of people here. I've never been to Japan. I don't think a lot of people probably haven't. But this has been my dream since I was a young girl. And my parents are now going to be taking me there for like a sweet 16 gift. And my parents are not talking to each other. Great. I do want to discuss like my plans for Japan. But I want to wait until like more people get here because I just don't want to be like talking to like one person. That's three of them. It really is. Hmm. 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 Yeah. The dogs have already like left the building. They're like staying with a friend. Yeah, I do feel like it says now that there's a second person here. And yeah, because I do want to talk more, but I didn't really like share this live stream as much as I have in the past. So that's probably why not. So the reason why people probably aren't here as much is because I didn't like talk about this one as much. But it says right now that there's two people here, and we'll just see where that goes. Hmm. Now what do I want to talk? Hmm. Hmm. I'll be honest, I haven't learned that much Japanese. Due to the my I know how I think it's called arigato or something like that. Is thank you, and I know konnichiwa is hello. That's all I basically know so far. Hmm. Hmm. Let me cut this live stream. It's a good start. They only know a few Japanese. That's nice. I might just cut down this live stream to about 30 minutes if not many people show up. Um, now what do I want to talk about? Yeah, because I feel, um, hmm. I think what, hmm, ignore me, sorry. Um, I do plan like so while I do plan like live streaming again like when I come back from Japan, and then I'll have way more things to talk about because I want to share about my entire experience in Japan. I'm even bringing a notebook so I can like write down about everything. And a person joined. Um, hmm. Um, I am gonna actually like miss like being online for a bit of time. Because I have been like addicted to the internet for like a while now. So um, it's gonna be kind of hard to pull away for it for like a few weeks. Hmm. Yeah. I do plan on going shopping there. I won't say how much, but I saved a good amount of money to go shopping. Um, and I'm really excited to go to like see what I can get. Hopefully, I can find something Melius related. Um, yeah. Speaking about cafes, Ayo. Oh, hello, hello. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Um, but hello, welcome to the stream. Hmm. But as I was saying, I am actually going to go to like an animal cafe while I'm in Japan. Hmm. 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 Um, like I remember there was like three specific like cafes we were gonna go to. Um, and I wish I could go to Japan. Hmm. If I could take my fans with me, I would, but I can't, sadly. Um, I will. I will. Um, um, cause the cafes, they were stored between a bunny cafe, a cat cafe, and a capybara cafe. I don't exactly remember the third one, but I do know that there is one. Um, and I wanted to go to the cat cafe, but my dad is allergic to cats, so we're gonna be going to the bunny cafe. And I like bunnies, so I'm not complaining. Hmm. Hmm. I've been to a cat cafe on my 21st birthday. That sounds nice. Hi, I heard you're leaving. Yeah, I am gonna be leaving. Like, this is gonna be like my last like moment with you guys, and then like around either 7 o'clock at most, I'm gonna like go away and not gonna be online. Hmm. Hmm. We're gonna miss you. I'll miss all of you guys as well. Now more people have shown up. Do you guys actually want to hear about like what me and my family are planning on doing while we're in Japan? Yes. Okay. Yes, please. Okay, let me just get my phone out. Eating lots of food. Yeah, I probably will eat a lot of food. Where is it? Found it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave for the airport around 8 o'clock. And my flight is actually tomorrow at 2 a.m. And I'm going to be on that plane for about an entire day. First, I'm going to be in Hong Kong, and I'm not even going to like be on vacation there. Ow, I'm just going to be there so I can like transfer planes and get onto a different plane that will take me to Japan. Um, and after that, the first thing is just really like getting into our hotels and settling down, and hopefully doing well from the jet lag. Um, and speaking of ramen, on the second day, I'm actually going to go on a ramen tour and try different type. And me and my family are going to try different types of ramen. Um, Ramen is delicious. Delicious at their other yummy snacks. Yeah. Before I continue, fun fact. Um, I'm not sure if many of you guys know this, but in Japan, there's a vending machine for basically everything. When my dad visited Japan once, he once got hot tea from a vending machine. I never had actual ramen. Hmm. Okay. Continuing on the third day, I'm going to go to like a market where they sell different types of fish to make sushi. Um, and then we're going to go on a city tour together. That's probably going to be a lot of fun. I know there's going to be more to these trips, but this is just what I have down. My parents probably have more planned. And um on day 4, this is what I'm most excited for. I'm gonna go to Tokyo Disney. And I saw that before online, and of spray can for the heat. Wow. Impressive. I know on that day it's going to be just me and my mom for the majority. Um, but later in the afternoon, my dad's going to be joining us at the Tokyo Disney. Are you going to any shows? Hmm. You mean the two? I cannot read that. Yeah, that is actually what I wrote down. I just don't know how to pronounce that. Are you going to any shows? So, I not sure what's your definition of a show. I actually mean that as a question. Um, okay, like a concert. I don't think I am gonna go to any shows. Okay, so on the fifth day, we're going to my I'm actually going to be taking a manga drawing class, and I'm also really excited for that because I have always wanted to learn how to draw like in a manga style. Um, and on that very same day, we're gonna have a tour of Tokyo. Um, you should definitely go to a May cafe when you get the chance. I might because there's gonna be a few days we'll have to ourselves. I'll talk to my parents about that if we have the time. Hmm. Okay. Also, will you do a vlog? Hmm. I'm not sure if I'll do like an official blog, like an official vlog. I will record and take photos of my experience, but I'm not sure. But I won't be like recording every single moment. Just pretty much the important parts. And when I come home, I'll like be talking about it, and I probably will post some of the videos when I get back. So it's a maybe. I forgot what that happens. Okay. Mm. And on the sixth day, sounds interesting. Do you think they have merchandise for Disney there? Hmm. They might have merchandise for Disney. It's not open now, but every so often there's a Twisted Wonderland museum in Tokyo that opens up, and you can actually and at the end of the museum, there's a bunch of like Twisted Wonderland merchandise you can get. And anything for Disney, I probably will get a bunch of Disney merchandise at the Tokyo Disney. Okay, now for the sixth day, I'm going to be going to a sumo stable and watch the wrestling match. And on that day as well is when I'm going to be heading off to Kyoto. And I'm going to have a city tour of Kyoto. On the seventh day, there's going to be a knife making workshop. And give me a moment while I have to look up what this word means. And of course, my computer's slow. Oh, um, afternoon at leisure. I think that just means we're gonna have some time to ourselves. Or let me actually look up if there's other definitions. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to be like having time to myself in the afternoon. Um. Um. On the eighth day, we're going to have another tour and have a tea ceremony. And I'm not that excited for the tea ceremony since I don't like tea. but I'm hoping I can like get something good out of that. It's a hope, at least. And then we're going to have a food tour, which I think my parents are more excited for since they love food. Um, then after that, we're going to leave Kyoto and we're going to have a city tour in Hiroshima. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And that's for like a short period of time. And then we're going to travel to Matsumi. I don't know how to exactly say that. And that's by car. The next day, we're going to get a tour of that place. And then we're going to go to Osaka and spend the day there for a few days. And after that, we're going to go back to Tokyo, where we'll head off back to the airport. And that day, I'm going to have like a 26-hour flight coming home. And that's basically what I know that we're doing. Well, this video might help as this person wants to go to Japan. I will record as much as I can, but then again, it all comes down to my phone's battery as well. Okay, because she wants to go to Japan for 3 weeks. Yeah. So that's what I know about what I'll be doing in Japan. This is probably going to be more, however. Just hearing about this food makes me hungry. I wish I knew how to provide that. Same. All I can offer you is this cat cup noodle. Yeah. I do. So while I am gone in Tokyo, and I'm gonna have some mochi. They are delicious, and I get them everywhere I go. Having some mochi is definitely on my to-do list while I'm there. Um, and like I did say, I'm gonna be leaving like most of my technology behind so I can have the best experience. I know one of the main things I want to buy is a Komodo or Kimoto. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And if I do get one, once I like do my welcome I'm back stream, do you guys want to actually see me in that in a Komodo? I'll see if I actually have the time for that. I know we're going to a place called Deer Island, so yeah. And I guess you guys like that idea, so I will. So if I get my hands on a Komodo, I'll definitely wear one. Mm-hmm. You should get a pink Komodo. I'll see if they have one because if you can tell, pink is my favorite color. Here, I just need to hide some. I just need to move something. Wow, that was warm. That should not be warm. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, those flowers actually remind me that why we're going during this time. And it's actually because we are hoping to see the cherry blossoms. I'm thinking more like purple. Sakura? Hmm. Maybe I can get like a pink purple one. Hmm. Hmm. Um, if you guys do have any questions about my time in Japan, I'll be happy to answer them. My parents are home, so I could also ask them as well. Um, hmm. Because I've been here for almost half an hour, and I'll probably just make the stream itself like only like 45 minutes at most. Because I do want to do a few more things before I leave for the airport. Hmm. Hmm. Is there something I could talk about? What are your ideas on what you get and give at the shops? I want to get a few things related to like things you can only get in Japan, as well as searching for a few of like I want to see if I can find a bunch of kawaii aesthetic things because I really like those. And if I can get my hands on them, maybe something related to Twisted Wonderland. Um, Hatsumiku. Hmm. I'm. Hmm. I do know who that is, but I just don't have anything about her, to be honest. Sanrio. Yeah, I do like Sanrio. I do like the Sanrio. Oh, that did remind me of something I may also buy. Do you guys know who I? Do you guys remember? I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Cinnamon, like the dog from the Sanrio, um, because I actually might get him as a gift for someone else who I'm going to who's really into him, and I'm gonna like give it to him as a gift. Yeah, because he like loves cinnamon roll, and I might and I'm gonna. It's an online friend who I'm going to like be visiting this summer. Mm. Speaking of, if I do get Sanrio, I might get something of My Melody or Hello Kitty because they're both my favorites. My Melody and Kumari. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Yeah, yeah. Those are the bunnies, right? Hmm. Hmm. So what else can I talk about on here? Hmm. Um. Hmm. I have a feeling this is going to be like my biggest trip of the year. Like I'm going to be traveling 2 more times this year. What what's I feel what ideas of food do you want to try? Hmm. It's going to be hard because I'm supposed I'm vegetarian, but for this trip, because they don't have a lot of vegetarian foods there, I'm gonna like pause on being vegetarian, and I want to try like sushi, like ramen, and like a bunch of foods that you can only get in Japan. But because the Japanese aren't known for being vegetarian, it's kind of hard. I'm gonna have to try a lot of new food. And my mom also told me that in Japan, you eat everything you're given. So I can't exactly refuse the food that I'm served. So I'm probably gonna have to eat whatever I'm given. Um, yeah. Speaking of food, it wasn't written down here, but my parents said something that we're going to be going to like a very fancy restaurant in Japan, and I'm just hoping that they actually have some good food there. Um, it's Are you quitting? Oh, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. I'm just gonna be going away for like a few weeks for a vacation. Um, because I'm guessing you just joined. Um, hmm. Change the title. I'm not sure how I can do that right now. Hmm. I'm not sure if this will end the stream or not, so I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit. Okay, I'm going on. Okay, I just edited like the title because you were right. I probably should have changed it. Okay, gotta go now. I'm sorry, I'm very busy. It's okay. I'm glad you got to join while you could. Um, um, so, I'm just gonna be on. Like, what time is it right now? Yeah, I'll be on for like only like 15 more minutes, and then I'm gonna head out. Um, but as I was saying before, this is probably gonna be like my biggest trip of the year. I'm gonna be traveling to 2 other different locations. I'm gonna be going to California and Orlando. Um, um, yeah, we're packing to according to what's gonna be going on. In like to the weather. Like just to be on the safe side. But sorry. We're just basically packing everything we need. We're not bringing anything we're only bringing a few things we want because we're gonna want to bring stuff back. Um, hmm. Be safe out there. I will. Um, hmm. I'm running out of like things to say, so I may cut this much shorter. Because while I like talking to you guys, I am running out of things to say. And I do want to apologize if I ever do repeat myself. It's pretty hard. I think I'm gonna stop now as I'm starting to get a headache right now. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better. And honestly, I think I'm gonna end as well due to the fact that I am out of ideas to share. So I am very glad I got to talk to all of you guys, and I will see you when I get back. Goodbye, everyone.